Hello everybody, I want to give my thoughts on the two end credit scenes for Eternals. So there will be spoilers in this video. If you haven't watched the movie, I recommend you go and watch the movie first and then come back to this video. If not, it's okay too. So let's start with the first end credit scene. So yes, the rumors are true. The long rumors that Harry Styles now to be only joining the MCU by playing this character has been rumored for a long time, but it's now official. Harry Styles is playing Eris, aka Starfox. So he makes his introduction in the end credit scenes of Eternals. It comes a Pip The Troll arrives at the Eternals ship where they are Tina, Dewey, and Macaulay discussing how they're going to help their friends, Cersei, Faster, and Kingo, who has been taken by the Celestial Eruption. So, Pip The Troll made this introduction for Harris Starforce, and he's talking about the Prince of Titan, the defeater of Black Robber, and he Eris makes this introduction. He comes and correct Pip the Troll because it's not Black Robber, it's actually Black Roger, and he's a villain of Star Wars in the comics. Now, also, Pip the Troll has this cosmic teleportation and he can travel across the universe, and he's often as a companion to Adam Warlock. And that's interesting because Adam Warlock is coming to the MCU in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, played by Will Porter. So it looks like they're making some change, yeah, some change here, and they're going to tell other adventures with Adam Warlock, and they putting Pip the Troll with Starforce. Also, Pip the Troll in the comics, I think that his ability here is because of his exposure to the space storm that has granted his ability to teleport and travel across the universe. Also, he played an interesting and important role in the Infinity Gauntlet storyline in the comics, and he's also played by Patton Oswalt. So that's why this I really not sure about this, but then I watch it and I really like it because he's doing something different with his voice here, and he really getting into this character. So I really like that. So what really makes Evers special and such a great fit with Harry Styles is his ability. He has this ability to control other emotions, specifically the pleasure center of the brain. So he can make you really happy, agreeable, like he can really get to do to people to do whatever he wants, and he can also make someone obsessed with him, which makes you wonder if Harry Styles has this ability in real life, has this power. That's fascinating. Now, the word is that Harry Styles has signed a motion picture deal with Marvel. Now, that doesn't mean that he's getting his own movie. It means that the studio have lock him down into a certain Saturday structure for a, for a much of films, depending on how many films they're going to make that he's going to be appearing. So that's interesting. And he can also be in the Disney Plus TV shows. So and more than he has these he has Pip the Troll, so he can be teleport at any time, anyway. So that's fascinating. And he says here in this end credit scene that he promised to help the Eternals find Cersei, Faster, and Kingo. So because they have been taken by the Celestial Eruption. So we will see if he keeps his promise. And we have to wait and see if they're going to continue this story in an eternal sequel or in another movie. So we will have to wait and see how successful is the Eternals movie to get a better idea of this. So that's the first. He's also, as I mentioned, he's the Starfox is also the brother of Thanos. So there's so much interesting storylines here that the MCU can go and do. So we will have to wait and see. Now let's go to the second end credit scene. So we have Kate Harington. He's playing Dan Women, also known as Black Knight. Now he put this box, and this box he opens the box and it has the blade, and that blade is the ebony blade created by Merlin. Now the blade has been passed throughout generations of the Witchman family. Now the blade is cursed, and it manifests itself in different ways depending on the individual. So you don't know what it's going to do with you. So that's interesting. Now the blade has incredible power, and this blade is going to become something big in the MCU. On the top with the Thor's hammer, the Captain America shield, and the Ten Rings from Shang-Chi. Now, this was this is what the blade can do, the powers. Now the blade can cut through anything, including adamantium, vibranium, and magic, even if you make yourself tangible. It deflects and absorbs energy. It absorbs souls. So that would be interesting. And it generates armor that can withstand almost any attack. It has a healing factor. It can fly. The blade can not be used against its owner. It has like a safety feature. Its owner can summon it from anywhere, including through time, most like Thor's hammer. But this even can go throughout time. Now, the women is going to need this powerful weapon to save Cersei from Arachne. But I don't know if they're going to do that with this character, because looks like that story they're going to go with Starfox and the other Eternals, and looks like they're going to do something different with Dan Whitman. Now, also in these scenes, we hear a voice where he where he gets close to the blade. We hear a voice there. It says that, "Are you sure? Are you ready for that, Mr. Whitman?" And that's the voice of Mahershala Ali, who plays the blade. Now, this is really something big because this is the introduction of the NCU horror, and looks like that we're going to see Dan Whitman as a supporting or supporting character in the Blade movie, and that Blade movie starts filming in July of next year. So Kit Harington, who plays Dan Whitman, possibly going to have a co-star in Blade or a strong supporting role. So and Blade he's from London. And the vampire stories and all that comes from that. So that's very fascinating to see. And he knows about supernatural things. So he obviously he has knowledge about this ebony blade and probably going to train them women how to use it. So really big things coming to the NCU. I'm very excited. So let me know in the comments below what do you think of the two end credit scenes. And if you like this video, hit the like button and consider subscribe to your channel. Thank you for watching.